I don't even know if this is going to work out at all. It's worked out so far because my wife and I were in a rut and we kind of listened to some crazy voices inside of our head and we took a leap into spontaneity. And look at where we ended up. Not bad, huh? So why don't you do the same? So come on along. I'm Michael Cole, and this is my world. So as you can tell, what's going on right now, at least a little bit of it, is that we're on a train because we got a crazy idea to do it. You can hear the train whistle out there in the background. This is the, matter of fact, California coast. And how this all crazy stuff started is something that you can do too, okay? And what it started with was on Friday. This is Monday. On Friday, we woke up and it was gray. We live on the Oregon coast, which is normally wonderful. But I'll tell you, around January of the year, it gets pretty nasty, damp, and rainy, and gray, and everything. And so we kind of go a little out of our minds. So at the same time, the little voices started. Not the ones that are crazy, but the ones who kind of lead you to good places. Now, have you ever had those voices? Do you listen to them? I mean, do you sit there and you kind of go, yeah, I'd really like to do that, right? But you don't do it? Well, take the leap and do it. You're going to be very, very, very pleased. So what happened with us is my voices came like about a week ago. I was watching this guy. He was doing an interview video, and it was wild because it wasn't about that particular subject. But he started talking about how his family at one point, it was like the holiday season, December, right? And it was all cold and dreary wherever they were. And they just kind of got spontaneous and left the next day for Miami. And they had a ball. And for some reason, that little thing stuck inside my head. It was like a little voice, but it stuck in my head because it says, you know what, that actually sounds fun. And I don't get spontaneous enough. So then a week later, like I say, Friday, we wake up and we're kind of looking out the window and it's just nasty, right? And all of a sudden my wife, she kind of happened to remember, well, why don't we maybe go down to Los Angeles? Because we've been putting off this one business trip. We have an online business and one of our major suppliers is down there in LA. And we haven't been down to see them in 5 years, and we've been meaning to get to see them and if they've got any new things and any new suppliers that we can find also. So we decided, okay, that sounds like a good idea actually to get away down to the sun. But then the other trick is she had a little voice inside her head too. And the little voice reminded her, hey, weren't we talking about taking a train somewhere? So obviously this is what ended up happening. So we got on the train and actually we made that decision on Friday. We were on the train on Sunday and we spent the night last night, had a ball. It was great. The train flopping back and forth and all this kind of stuff like that. And then of course these views. And I think now you got hills right now. The hills are alive with the sound of music. Well, they're alive with the sound of train whistles at the moment and tracks racking and racking. But anyways, the ocean is just on the other side and it was nice. We sat there and we followed the little voices, right? And we took the leap, and that's the biggest thing, because I don't know if you've ever kind of had that. You get ideas of what you want to do, but you don't really take the leap to kind of jump in and do it and make it happen. Well, here's a thing for you. Do it. So what can you do? What's been the little voices inside your head lately, right? Not the ones that are telling you to get on the spaceship. Well, unless get on the spaceship if you want, I suppose that could be fun, if you know a spaceship. But the other ones that are just telling you the things that you've always wanted to do, right? Or you want to do lately. Just follow it. Get in there and leap. Just do it. And you're going to have a great time. I promise you. Trust me. Trust it. Trust the voices. Trust the California coast. Just leap in and do it. Well, I hope you had a good time. Hit the subscribe button if you'd like, if you kind of enjoy it. And come on back. There will be more. There'll be more crazy, spontaneous leaps. I'll tell you more about what the little voices are saying inside of my head. And anyways, with that being said, love ya.